Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3.
Seems like it is, but I don't hear anything in the headphones.
Try those other headphones right there. See if that.
Audio check. Audio check. 1 2 3. Nothing.
Is that the volume turned up on this? Audio check 1 2 3.
You hear anything now? Try again.
Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check. Audio check. 1 2 3.
Airwaves. Oh, have you got the media pass? Mark said he was supposed to give you the media pass for me. If not, I got mine.
He didn't give ours either.
Okay, that's fine. He forgot to. Okay. And we ain't even started. We ain't even got the clock up yet. So at least 30. And I can already tell you, but we ain't starting this game at 6 o'clock. We ain't starting at 6 because the school, Nash, senior high ain't even got here, or Rocky Mountain ain't even got here yet.
Oh, right.
We're gonna probably be 6:15 probably.
Yeah, go ahead. We gotta figure this audio out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the issue is. We got this on phones. This one's 1, that one's 2. Should be good.
It's always something with me every time.
Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and put these in and see what that does.
Okay.
He's never had me put them in before, so. You go ahead and try.
All right. Just let.
Go ahead.
Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3.
Yeah, I guess just, play around with the volumes of it.
Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Are we live right now? No. Are we?
Technically live, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's on it yet.
Okay. Nobody's on it right now. He's at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. He's in. How was that on the sound?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Coach Taylor, can you tell who that one on the left is?
56 or 58.
On the Rocky Mount for Rocky Mount, is that 10?
I think it is.
Okay. I don't have a 10 on my roster.
It could be a line right in the middle where he's got
Yeah, that's true. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nash Central High School for the opening game of the 2020-2021 high school football season. It's been a crazy year with the pandemic, but ladies and gentlemen, we are playing football tonight. We got a good matchup for you tonight. It's a non-conference matchup between the 3A Rocky Mount High School Griffons taking on the 2A Nash Central High School Bulldogs. They just finished the coin toss. Nash Central has won the toss. And the captains you have for Nash Central was number 55, Nicole Hill, and number 56, Caleb House. For Rocky Mount, the captains were number 33, Darsavius Williams, number 2, Stephon Jones, number 3, McKinley Hines, and number 18, Kerry Parker. Good, man. How about you? So current game time here by AccuWeather.com, it says 59 degrees right now. Clear, beautiful, clear sky tonight, and it's a great night for football.
check.
So back deep to receive here for Nash Central. You got number 7, Traylon Mitchell, number 1, Timothy Holiday.
Tell them they can't be their foot can't be on that yard line. They got to step up. They can't be 5 yards.
So kicking off for the Griffons tonight is number 80, Andrew Rollins, a senior. And the 2020-21 high school football season's underway. Going to be received at the 5, bring it up to the 10, 15. Going to be brought down to the 16. So Nash Central is going to start at the 16-yard line, be 1st and 10 for Nash Central. So it's going to be, ball's actually going to be started at the 19, spotted at the 19-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Nash Central. And Nash's first penalty of the game tonight. Going to be a false start against Nash Central. Back them up 5 yards. Night referees are referee is Tracy Warren, umpire is Jim Mason, down judge is Rod Ramsey, line judge is Pete Ward, and the back judge is Jeremy Hales. So 1st and 15 now. Number 3's got the ball, brings it up back almost to the line of scrimmage, which number 3 was Raekwon Fernandez. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Drew Pridgeon's in quarterback. Hands it off left side, brings it up. Number 1, Timothy Holliday's got the ball. He's going to be tackled out of bounds at about the 23-yard line by number 18 for Rocky Mount, which is Kerry Parker, and there is a flag on the play. And there's a holding penalty, so that will negate the gain. And we will replay 2nd down. So with this penalty here, they're going to be backed up Nash Central back to the 19-yard line. Be 2nd down and be 2nd and 21 here for Nash Central. Go left side. Holliday's got the ball, brings up left side, brings it back to about the 15-yard line. About a 6-yard gain on the play, which will bring up 3rd and 15. Be 3rd and 15 now for Nash Central. 3rd down here. Keep in mind this is a non-conference game. Next year with the conference realignment, there's a possibility that both of these teams will be back in the same conference with the Big East. Pridgeon looks, throws over his head. 10, the receiver was Jarvis Jones, number 22. So brings up 4th and 14 here, and Nash Central's going to bring on the punting unit. And for Nash Central, they've only got 5 seniors on this football team, but you know, with the way the COVID is, they're lucky to have everybody here tonight, and they got good things going on in the future. Here we go. Here's the punt. It's a high kick, and going to let it drop, and nobody's coming there, and it's going to be dropped dead at the 49-yard line. So Rocky Mount High School is going to take over 1st and 10 at the Nash Central's 49-yard line. So Stephon Jones, number 2, the quarterback, hands it off to number 17, Elijah Battle, and he is stopped before he could even get back to the line. In fact, he's going to lose about 2 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 here. Brings up second down and 12, and I see flag on the play. Waiting for the official signal. Dead ball, false start. So back to Griffons up 5 here, so it's going to bring up second down and 17.
Just make sure we get defensive front. Make sure we get off the ball.
So quarterback for Rocky Mount is a sophomore, number 2, Stephon Jones. He's 5'10", 160-pound quarterback. And he's looking, going to hand it over left, and there's a mismatch. And handle it. He was going to try to do the option, and they just got burned. McKinley Hines, who's a senior this year, he wasn't able to go nowhere, couldn't handle it. And Nash Central stopped them in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 7 on the play, which is going to be 2nd and 19, but there is a flag on the play. It came in late after the play. Dead ball, personal foul against Rocky Mount. So that's going to back it up even more. And they're going to mark it down at the 21-yard line for Rocky Mount. So it's going to be second down and okay, correction, it's going to be a 3rd and 31. 3rd and 31. So that's going to be a long way to go here for the Griffons. 8:50 left to go in the first quarter. No score here at Nash Central High School. Send one man in motion, and they got stopped before the ball even was able to come out of Stephon Jones' hand, but there is another flag on the play. All right, so personal, it's going to be offsides against Nash Central, so that's going to move the ball back up 5 yards here. So it's going to be 3rd and 26 at the 26-yard line. So 3rd and 26 to go here. First series for Rocky Mount this season. Jones looks, hands it over to number 3, Hines. He's got the left side, he's got a gap, and he's going to bring the ball up to about the 39-yard line here. Like number looked like Isaiah Drone was the one that made the tackle. So brings up 4th and 20 here. So Rocky Mount's going to bring on the punter, which will be number 80, Andrew Rollins, who is a sophomore. No, excuse me, he is a senior. Here we go, first action tonight. Both teams brings it up high over in kick. They almost blocked it there. They're letting it go. Just takes a nice Nash Central bounce. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line here for Nash Central. So we've had one possession each for both teams, and both teams have punted 3 and out. So Nash Central will come back out here, be the second possession of the game. Number 12, Drew Pridgeon, is at center for the quarterback, and there is a stoppage. Looking for the signal. Not sure what the stoppage was there. And now Rocky Mount defense here, they've switched a couple different defenses. Nash Central sends a man in motion, hands it off. It's going to be a gain of about 2. Ball carrier. Looked like ball carrier was number 3, Raycron Fernandez. So it brings up second down and about 7. So 3-yard gain on the play here. And there's a timeout. Officials timeout. Not sure exactly what the timeout is for. I believe it's having something to do with somebody not having the face mask covering on. With COVID, with COVID, you got to have all these protocols set in place. All right, here we go. Back clock's going wind. 6:38 left to go in the first quarter here. And they're going on the left side here. You got Holiday. He's going left, and he finds opening. He's going to be past first down. Ball's going to be placed at the 45-yard line. And there was a flag on the play, and I believe it's going to be a personal foul, late hit out of bounds. But let's wait for the official whistle here. So, personal foul, face mask against Rocky Mount's going to move the ball from the 45-yard line all the way on up to should be to the 30-yard line, and it is. Here we go. So Fernandez takes the ball. He's going to move it up. Gain of about 5 on the play. Brings up second down and 5 here. Fernandez, he's a junior, 5'11", 5'11". He plays running back, defensive back, and a linebacker. All right, here we go. Second down and 5 here. Pridgeon takes it over. He's going to hand it off left side to Holiday again. Holiday's going to take it, and he's going to bring it up to about the 32-yard line. It's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down here, which brings up a manageable 3rd and 2 here. Okay, and that good play right then by Nash Central number 1. Holiday is going to be negated due to a block in the back against Nash Central. So it's going to bring it back here. Going to bring up second down and about second and 16. So he's going to replay second down, second and 16. Block in the back was the call against Nash Central here. So Pridgeon gets the play call in from Coach Chris Lee. So Drew Pridgeon's on the center. You got Holiday in the back, and you got Holiday in the backfield. Actually, correction, that's number 2, Justin Staten. He's got the ball, and he's going to bring it down to about the 27-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and manageable, 3rd and 6. Well, okay, 3rd and 8, actually, 3rd and 8 for Nash Central. Folks, this is the first game of the year. We're trying to get the rust off, but hey, it's good to be back playing football again. 4:43 here left to go in the first quarter here at Nash Central. No score. Nash Central is at the Rocky Mount High School's 28-yard line. And 3rd and about 8 here. Pridgeon hands it off, left side, gives it over to number 7, who is Traylon Mitchell. Traylon Mitchell brings it up left side. He stays in bounds, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 18-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Bulldog first down. So for the first time this season, Nash Central is in the red zone. First and 10 now here for Nash Central at the 19-yard line. Pridgeon, and you got Staten in the background. Pridgeon hands the balls over to Staten. Staten has the ball, but he loses it as he's going to the ground, but the official comes in and is signaling that he was down. So no gain hardly on the play here, but brings up 2nd down and 10. Coach Lee just gave the play call to Drew Pridgeon here, and we'll see what happens here, what brings it up here on the 2nd down and 10. Second down, 10, send a man in motion. Pridgeon looks over, hands it over left side. Holiday's going to have no gain hardly on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about no gain, 3rd and 10. So Nash Central, 3rd down and 10 here at the 19-yard line. 3:10 left to go in the first quarter here. No score. All right, so 3rd and 9. We got a timeout on the field here. Timeout on the field. All right, here we go out of timeout. Nash Central, 3rd down and 9 here. Coach Lee wanted to talk it over. He didn't like what he saw, so he called a timeout. They're bringing back in the shotgun formation here. 2:50 left to go in the first quarter here. No score. Nash Central's got the ball deep in Rocky Mount territory here at the 19-yard line. Pridgeon takes the ball, looks, going to throw left side, and it's going to be incomplete. And he threw in between two Rocky Mount High defenders, and he's lucky that pass was not intercepted. And he threw in between number 30, Davon Lewis, and number 40, Nazir Willenbaugh. And Nash Central here has elected to go for it here on 4th down. It's 4th and 9. All right, going in shotgun formation here. And we got another timeout here. And judging by Coach Lee's reaction, he is not happy with that play. And he is giving a mouthful right now to his offensive team right now. And we want to thank all the people that are watching us right now on live stream here with Southern Nash News and Nash County Public Schools. It's a great night for football, and looking at the crowd, we've got probably about 150 people here. And I know everybody wishes we could be here wishes y'all could be here too, but you know it's one of them things where at least we're able to bring the game to you here. And my name's Kenneth Fly, and I'm doing the play-by-play here tonight for both Rocky Mount and Nash Central. All right, here we go then. 4th and 9 at the 19-yard line. Central gets it, and there is a flag on the play, and it's going to be a false start on number 1. He jumped. So bring it back 5 yards here. It's going to be 4th and 14. So bring it back to the 24-yard line. It's going to be 4th. They got to get to the 9-yard line here, and it's 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Pridgeon throws left side, looks, throws, incomplete. Intended receiver was number 7, Traylon Mitchell. However, Mitchell could not come down with a pass from Pridgeon here, and Nash Central will turn the ball over on downs. 2:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Your score, Nash Central 0, Rocky Mount 0. So Rocky Mount will get the ball back. They're going to start over here at the 24-yard line, and got 2:41 left to go in the first quarter? Yeah, 2:41 left to go in the first quarter here. Rocky Mount, you got number 2, Stephon Jones under center. Center man in motion left side, and he is not going to get anywhere. One alignment here, number 55, which is Eric Gupton, a freshman, stopped him in the backfield. No gain on the play. Number 2 hands it off left side, keeps the ball. He actually going to keep it himself. Loses yards, about 3-4 yard loss on the play, brings up 3rd down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down here for Rocky Mount. There's a flag on the play. Brings up 3rd and be 3rd and 15. There's a flag on the play. Delay a game against the Griffons here. 5-yard penalty, going to back them up even more. Be 3rd down and 20 now. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 19 here for Rocky Mount. Stephon Jones, the quarterback. Going to look, throws left side to number 17, Elijah Battle, which he makes the catch. He was hit right there, and there is a flag on the play, so he does not get any gain. He's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line, and we'll see what happens here on the stand, if it stands or not. We'll see what happens here. Looking at the signal here, waiting on the signal. Not sure what the signal is. It was at the line of scrimmage area. unsportsmanlike conduct against Rocky Mount is the call. So let's see how they're going to mark the penalty off here. They're going to go from where he caught the ball. So it would be 3rd and 6 on the play. So, or it would be bring up 4th down and 6 on the play, but with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, let's see how they mark it off here. They have not marked it off yet. Waiting on signal here. Referees explaining to Coach Jason Battle about what the call is. Okay. All right, they're marking it off from the 28-yard line. Should be, looks like it's going to be back to the 12. So they're going to bring it back up to the 12-yard line here. Brings up 4th down and 4th and 22. Rollins is back in the punt. He fields the punt cleanly. Kick is up. High over in kick over midfield. And number two, Staten gets the ball back. We're going to run it back. He got it at the 50. Brings it back. A nice return here for Nash Central. 39.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Brings it down to the 30-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Nash Central in Rocky Mountain's territory in the 30-yard line. Ball is going to be placed at 31-yard line here, and so Nash Central here has got a shot. 39.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Score is 0-0, and we've actually got a officials timeout here. Looks like one of the officials got banged up on the last play here. Nash Central's ready to go, but the head referee, Tracy Warren, is not ready. He's being tended to on the sideline by the Nash Central training staff. So while he's being tended to, looks like they're going to let both teams huddle back and talk this play over. 39.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. No score at them play. All right, 39.1 seconds to go. Looks like we're getting ready to start the play back here. Referee been treated by the by Nash Central trainers here, and looks like we're about ready to get back underway. think the referee took a minute there. He was trying to figure out where he was supposed to be. But now he just signaled he's ready for play here. 39.1 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Pridgeon takes the ball. And before the play even was able to start, there was a whistle. It's going to probably be a false start against Nash Central. So he's going to bring Nash Central back 5 yards. False start against Nash Central brings it back to the 36-yard line. First down, so 36.5 seconds left to go on the clock. So it's going to bring up 1st and 15 here for Nash Central. First and 10, 36-yard line here. Drew Pridgeon under center. Drew Pridgeon hands it off number 3. Raekwon Fernandez going to bring it up a couple yards here. Probably about 1 yard shy of the original line of scrimmage. So he gets back almost all of the penalty yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And, folks, that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. Your score at Nash Central 0. Nash Central 0, Rocky Mount. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. And we will be right back here in just a minute from Nash Central High School. All right, welcome back to Nash Central. No score after 1 quarter of play, and Nash Central's got the ball 2nd down and 11 at the 31-yard line of Rocky Mount. Here we go. Drew Pridgeon still under center. Rocky Mount's changing up, hands it over to left, number 1. So Pridgeon hands it over to Holiday. Holiday fumbles the ball, but Nash Central's able to recover it. Brings up 3rd down and 11. No loss on the play. Well, actually, now they're marking it. He looks like he did lose a yard. So it brings up 3rd down and 12 here for Nash Central. Brings up 3rd and 12 for Nash Central. Here we go, 3rd and 12. Rocky Mount is still getting a mismatch, looks like. Pridgeon hands it over. Hands the ball over to Justin Staten. And Staten's going to bring it up almost back to about 2 yards gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 10 at the 32-yard line. So maybe 1 yard of gain on the play. Brings up 4th down. All right, so let's see here what Nash Central going to do. 4th and 11 look like they're going to bring on the punt unit here, which would be number 30, Christian Ramirez. Nobody out back yet to receive. To return correction, that's number 3, Raekwon Fernandez. And the ball is going to take a nice Nash Central bounce. So they're going to stop it dead here at the 2-yard line here. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for Rocky Mount. And they're going to have to go all the way from the 2-yard line all the way to try to get a touchdown here. 10:30 left to go in the first half. Your score, still no score here, 0-0 between Nash Central and Rocky Mount. 10:30 left to go here in the first half. All right, so Rocky Mount's going to get the ball here. First down and 10 at the 2-yard line. Number 2, Stephon Jones. Hands it off left side. Look like quarterback keeper going to be about 2-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down and 8. And actually, Jones handed off over to Hines, I'm being told. So 2-yard gain on the play, second down and 8. Brings up second down and 8 here for Rocky Mount. Jones hands the ball over right side. So Jones hands it off over to Hines. Going to be gained about 6 yards on the play. Brings up third down and about 2. Brings up third and 2. So Rocky Mount's going to try to get the first down here. My guess is they're going to probably hand it off over to Hines again here. Got the 17's got it in motion on the right side. 17 hands it over to Hines. Going to be with the gain, going to be about a 4-yard gain on the play. Good enough for a first down for Rocky Mount. So Rocky Mount got the ball moving here now. They're at the They're going to be at the 15-yard line here. It's going to bring up first down and 10 for Rocky Mount. First down and 10. Got quarterback on the center. You got running back and a fullback. And got one over on the right, sending one man in motion. Hands it off. Hands it off straight up the gut. And he's tackle. He's going to gain about 4 yards on the play. He had a couple yards after contact. Looks like a host of Nash Central Bulldogs were around him. 5-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up second down and 5 here. Still no score here. 8:05 left to go in the first half here at Nash Central High School. 0-0. All right, looking. Here we go. Jones under quarterback. Looks right. Hands it off right side to Hines. Hines got a gap on the right side. He's got a long way. And he's going to be brought down. And correction, some of these players look almost the same when you're looking at them from a distance up here in the press box. But on that play, it was actually number 7. Right, hands it off right side to Hines. Hines got a gap on the right side. He's got a long way. And he's going to be brought down. 33-yard line. Rocky Mount's moving the ball good on this drive right now. Hines hands it off right side. Hands it off over to Miles Powell. Looks like gain of about, let's call it, maybe 1 yard on the play. Second and 9 brings up. You got Powell in the backfield. You got McKinney Hines to the left side. You got number 17, Elijah Battle on the right side. All of these players are dangerous. Hand it off to Powell. Powell going to bring it up straight at the middle. It gets tackled. Going to bring up third and about 7, third and 7. Tackled by a host of Nash Central defenders here. Third and 8 here. Jones hands it off over to number 3. Hines going to bring it up right side. He's got a hole. He's got a gap. He's gone. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Griffons. McKinley Hines with the 65-yard touchdown run on the right side. And Hines puts Rocky Mount ahead by 6 right now with the extra point coming. I mean, he just opened it up on the right side. It looked like he had he just beat one and he stiff armed one of the defenders, and after that it was pay dirt. So Andrew Rollins is in to here try with the PAT. Rocky Mount's bringing in some more people here, switching off, bringing in 2 in, putting in 2 out. All right, here we go for the extra point. Spot kick up. It is no good. However, there is a flag on the play. False start against Rocky Mount. 5-yard penalty. They're going to retry the try. They're going to retry the point after. All right, here we go. Rollins on the try again. Spot kick up, and it is good. Good. So 6:04, your score. Rocky Mount 7, Nash Central 0. 6:04 left to go. Rocky Mount leads 7-0 on the scoreboard. So Andrew Rollins is going to be kicking off here to Nash Central. Number 7, Traylon Mitchell. I can't make out the other numbers. I believe the other ones is number 1, which is Holiday. Waiting on the signal here. They're having to get the kickoff ball back in play here. And Andrew is going to kick it off here. So 7-0 your score. Rocky Mount leads 7-0. We'll see what happens here. Rocky Mount's leading Nash Central. We'll see if Nash Central can answer here. They got 6 minutes, 4 seconds before halftime here. Traylon Mitchell going to get the ball. He got it at the 20. And he's going to go nowhere, brought down by a host of Rocky Mount tacklers here on the kick return. Number 23, Keandre Manning, and then number 5, Cameron Jones with the tackle there. So brings up 1st and 10 here for Nash Central. Pridgeon brings it up under center here. We'll see what happens. had a good drive going last time, but just stalled out on around the 29-yard line. Different one in at quarterback now. Number 5, Bryson Phillips ends at the quarterback. Bryson Phillips hands it over to the right side, and they're going to bring it up. Hands it over to Justice Staten. Going to be good enough yards for a first down, so they changed it up. Coach Lee wanted to change it up at quarterback, and so far right now he got a first down. Drew Pridgeon was doing great at quarterback, and also now with Coach Lee, I talked to him earlier this week, and he said that he wanted to try to bring in more players here for playing time. So that's what he's doing here. Bryson Phillips hands it off. And hands it off to Justice Staten. Justice Staten going to gain it about 4 on the play, or 5 on the play. Brings up second. Says it's going to bring up second and 5. Well, actually, yeah, brings up second and 5. So 5-yard gain on the play there for Staten. Staten here hands it off right side. Right side of number 2, Justice Staten. Staten going along. He's got a hole. He's gone. He's got a good gain there for a first down. So that's going to be a 11, about a 17-yard gain. 17-yard gain here for Nash Central. Nash Central is threatening. They're in Rocky Mount territory now. 4:40 left to go in the second quarter here. 4:40 left to go in the first half here. Rocky Mount up 7. Quarterback hands it off right side, brings it up about 3, gives it over to number 2, Staten. Looks like some extra. Well, I thought it was going to be some extracurricular activities there, but actually what it was looked like Nash Central players on the sideline was celebrating the play. 2nd and 7. All right, so brings up second down here. So Phillips is still in at quarterback. Phillip hands it. He was going to hand it off. He didn't. He decided he's holding it. And he goes left side, and he fumbles the ball as he was trying to. There's a pressure from Rocky Mount, and looks like it's going to be a turnover. And looks like Rocky Mount will get the ball. So Nash Central going to turn the ball over. First turnover tonight we've had in the ball game. Nash Central turns the ball over. So Rocky Mount's going to take the ball back 1st and 10 here at the 40, at their own 42-yard line here. So we got 3:41 left to go here in the first half. Your score, Rocky Mount 7, Nash Central 0. So Nash Central had a good drive going, but then they were stopped after the turnover here. So Rocky Mount's going to get the ball back at their own 42-yard line. We'll see here what they can do with it. 3:41 left to go here in the first half. Jones keeps the ball. He's being chased by a host of Nash Central tacklers, and he is going to be sacked. Looks like number 55, N'Kobe Hill, was the one that brought him down. .308 here left to go in the first half. Rocky Mount leading 7-0 against Nash Central. You got McKinley Hines under center here, and they're going to send a man in motion. You got Miles Powell in the backfield. Jones hands it off to Powell. Powell goes on the right side. He's got a gap. He's going to gain about 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd. Brings up Third and 7. Third and 7. He's going to go. He's got 7 yards to go. 2:20 left to go here in the first half. And Nash Central's got 1 timeout left. Rocky Mount's got all 3 timeouts left. Hands it off left side. That's Powell. He's going to go. Jones hands the ball over to Powell. Powell gets the first down here at the 42-yard line. Now, he did lose the ball at the end of the play. However, they would have already signaled that he was down. Although Nash Central would have really loved to have that, because that would have been a fumble scoop score, because it wasn't going to be nobody to be able to stop him. But anyway, didn't happen. So Rocky Mount gets the ball, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1:47 left to go here in the first half. And Coach Battle, he's got all 3 of his timeouts left. 1:40 left to go. Jones looking around. He's on the play. Change it up. Looks, throws over to Hines. Hines got the ball. Touchdown, Griffons. 42-yard touchdown pass. A beautiful pass over. He laid that ball on a silver platter there for Hines, and Hines was able to come down with it. So Hines, 2 scores. Hines got both of them. Score right now, 13 Rocky Mount, 0 for Nash Central. 1:25 left to go. PAT is upcoming here for Rocky Mount. Rollins is here for the extra point, and referee has signaled play clock starts. Here's spot, kick up, and it is good. It's good. So 1:25, your score, 14-0. Rocky Mount leads Nash Central 14-0. 1:25 left to go here. We'll see, can Nash Central get an answer here before halftime? And remember, in the second half, Rocky Mount will get the ball first to start the third quarter. So just keep that in mind here. So for Nash Central, you got in the backfield here, you got returning, you got number 1, Holiday, number 7, Mitchell, and number 3, Fernandez in the back here. 1:25 left to go. Rollins is getting ready to set to kick this ball off back to Nash Central here for Rocky Mount. All right, Rollins looks for the kick, and he kicks it. Squib kick. There is a flag. There is a whistle. There is a flag on the play. It's going to probably be an offsides against Rocky Mount. I believe the one on the far side jumped. And judging by Rocky Mount's already moving back, they already know it was against them. So dead ball encroachment against Rocky Mount, back them up 5 yards. So we will re-kick here. You got 1:25 left to go in the quarter. 1:25 before halftime. .125 left to go. Rollins kicks it off. Squib kick on right side. Brought up at the 36. Brings up right side. Nash Central brings up to about midfield there. And that would be Isaiah Drone, number 18. Isaiah Drone. So Nash Central going to get the ball back here with 1:18 left to go here in the first half, and they're going to be at midfield here. So 1:18 left to go here. We'll see what happens. Nash Central's had some promising drives, but but they've been stopped by a turnover and then also turnover on downs a couple. Here we go. Phillips looks, throws, complete. So the pass goes over. So Phillips to Staten. Going to be a gain of 7 on the play. Going to bring up second down and 7. Clock's going to continue to run. Coach Lee does have 1 timeout left, and we'll see if he uses it now. He's probably wishing that he had these 2 timeouts back, and they're getting to play. 48 seconds, 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. Phillips looks, throws, incomplete, or he's actually, it was his intended target was number 7, Mitchell. However, it was picked off by number 5, Cameron Jones. So with 38.6 seconds left to go, Nash Central, for the second time tonight, turns the ball over. Rocky Mount gets the ball back, 38.6. Now keep in mind, Coach Ballard does have all 3 timeouts left. So Nash Central has turned the ball over twice tonight. Rocky Mount gets the ball back. We'll see what happens here. Rocky Mount's going to get the ball, and they're going to take over at Nash Central, or they're on at Rocky Mount's own 44-yard line here. So we got about 38.6 seconds left to go in the first half here. .6, and Jones hands it off to Powell, brings it up to first down. Going to be a 12-yard gain on the play here for Powell. So 31.6, clock is stopped, 31.6. And clock continues to run now here. Powell, Jones hands it off, keeps it running straight up the gut. 24 seconds left to go in the game. And there's a whistle. And there is a flag on the play. I was looking to see if it was a flag or if Coach Ballard took a timeout, but there's a flag on the play. And that. So after the play, dead ball, personal foul against Nash Central. So where Rocky Mount was going to be at the 37-yard line. However, when they mark off the penalty, and he's still walking here, I believe it's going to be at the 22-yard line. So Rocky Mount's going to have it 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs' 22-yard line. 32.2 seconds left to go. Rocky Mount's already leading 14-0 here. 32.2 seconds. Coach Ballard still's got all 3 timeouts. Rocky Mount still got all 3 timeouts. We'll see what happens here. 1st down and 10 for the Griffons. And I believe somebody called a timeout. I believe Rocky Mount called a timeout. Rocky Mount called timeout, so now they got 2 left. 32.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. All right, so here we go. Rocky Mount, after coming out of timeout, they got the ball 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line of Nash Central. 32.2 seconds left to go. 14-0 Rocky Mount. So you got Jones, and then you got Powell in the backfield. Jones quarterback, Powell in the backfield here. Jones looking over the right side of the field, getting the sign from Coach Battle. So Jones hands it off over to Powell. No, he's actually going to fake it. Jones looking, throws. He's got a man open, incomplete. Intended receiver was number 17, Elijah Battle. And Jones could not come up with Battle there. So brings up 2nd down and 10, 16.2 seconds left to go. That was a good play call because I thought that the quarterback still had the ball. Thought he had handed off to the running back, but he still had the ball, so that was a good fake, and he had this commentator faked out. 2nd down and 10. Rocky Mount's getting the signal. And now here comes Jones bringing the play into the huddle here. You got Jones at quarterback. You got Powell in the backfield. All right, here we go. 16.2 seconds left to go. 14-0. Rocky Mount's up. They're at the 22-yard line. Jones looks left, throws over to Hines. Tell me if you've heard this again. Hines, touchdown. 3rd touchdown of the night. Jones to Hines, 22-yard completion. There's a flag on the play. And I believe they're going to get Hines for a little bit of excessive celebration. But, hey, it's the first game of the year. We'll wait on the official word. So, unsportsmanlike conduct. It was not on Hines. That was my fault. It was not on Hines. It was unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Nash Central number 18, Isaiah Drone. And field goal or touchdown is still good. Touchdown is still good. So 9.6 seconds left to go here in the first half of the game. 20-0 right now. Rocky Mount up on Nash Central. Rocky Mount's going to go for 2 here. Looking like they're going for 2, and they are going to go for 2. So you got you got Jones, and then you got Powell in the backfield. And you also got 17 Battle there. Going to keep it. So Jones over to Powell. 2-point conversion is good. Your score with 9.6 seconds left to go in the ball game. Rocky Mount Griffons 22, Nash Central 0. So 9.6 seconds left to go here. And once again, Nash Central's going to get the ball back from Rocky Mount. Down three scores. We'll see what happens here. All right, Rollins is back set to kick off to Nash Central. Kicks a squib kick about middle way, and he brought down there at the 36-yard line for Nash Central. So not much time went off of the clock. You got 8.1 seconds. And let's see here what Nash Central is going to do. 8.1 seconds. They got 8.1 seconds to try to get it into the end zone. So they'll probably just try to heave it up, do a Hail Mary here right before halftime. They do have 1 timeout remaining. We'll see what happens here. All right, so you got Phillips in at quarterback. Phillips looks. He sends one man in motion. He takes the ball, hand it off right side. Hand it off right side, and that's going to be the end of the halftime. That's going to be the end of the first half. Going to be the end of the first half. Your score at halftime, Rocky Mount Griffons 22, Nash Central 0. And we'll be back here in a few minutes to cover the second half of Nash Central Rocky Mount. matchup. That's why they're playing these games early on in the season. So Nash Central will be over green and gold country against Northern Nash next Friday night. That game is at 6 o'clock at Northern Nash. And then also for Rocky Mount, next week Rocky Mount will play host to Roseville, and that game will be at 7 o'clock at Rocky Mount High School. And we hope if you're not able to join us due to the COVID rules, I know with the capacity they're only letting in a certain amount of fans for each game. However, you can watch it right here on Southern Nash News. And we would love to have you here next Friday night. Playing this game one night early due to some weather going to be moving into the area tomorrow. Supposed to be a washout, so both teams, Coach Lee and Coach Battle, decided let's go ahead and move the game up. So that's the reason we're playing on Thursday night football. So it's I was talking with the scoreboard operator a while ago, Coach Rennie Taylor, who coaches the Nash Central men's basketball team here at Nash Central, and he made a comment. He said, even though it's almost springtime, it still feels like it's a late October night here, but it's a beautiful night for football, and we're so glad that we're able to play sports again here for the high school football, and we're glad you're watching with us. We're about another minute and a half away right now to kick off, before we kick off the third quarter here. Rocky Mount's going to get the ball first in the second half, and they got a 22-0 lead, and we'll see what changes, if anything, Rocky Mount makes here in the second half, which right now they're firing on all cylinders. Nash Central here, we'll see what changes they've made, and we'll see if they can have an answer here. What Nash Central really wants to do, and I'm sure what Coach Lee and his coaching staff was preaching during halftime, was to tell to get them to what they would love to do is get a first 3 and out here for Rocky Mount and then get the ball and score. Now, the clock right now is not an issue for Nash Central. They still got plenty of time to come back. However, if Rocky Mount scores here, they would go up 4 touchdowns. So it would be just that much harder to come back if you're Nash Central. But we'll see what happens here. For Rocky Mount, you got number 3, McKinley Hines, and number 7, Miles Powell back to receive. Christian Ramirez is kicking it off here. We're going to start the third quarter here momentarily. Waiting on the signal. And here we go. Start the second half, and kick is off in the air, but before number 17, Elijah Battle could run the ball back, there was a flag on the play, and the whistle has stopped play. It's going to probably be offsides against Nash Central. Offsides against Nash Central is the call. Nash Central going back up 5 yards, and we're going to retry the kick. Ramirez getting the ball just like he wants it on the tee to kick it off here. And I'm sorry, that's actually number 9, Cortana Slade, looking to squib kick. He falls over. Ball looks like it's going to be an onside kick. They didn't design it to be an onside kick, but it was about a ball goes about 10 yards. Rocky Mount will get the ball back. First down for Rocky Mount. 22-0. Your score, Rocky Mount 22, Nash Central 0. 11:58 left to go here in the first half. And we're glad you're with us here on Southern Nash News broadcast tonight. And it's a beautiful night here. Not a cloud in the sky. Clear skies, 57 degrees. Feels good. Feels like an early October night for football. And now Stephon Jones gets the ball, hands it over to Battle. Battle brings it up, and he gains a few yards. However, he's going to lose 2, and evidently he did not get back to the line of scrimmage. So Battle is going to lose about 1.5 yards here, bring up second down and about 12. Second and 12 on the play. We'll see what happens here. Coach Battle sends the call in. Now, Jones under center. Jones under center. Look, gets the call. Got 2 wide outs. Got 1 in the backfield. That's Powell in the backfield. And flag on the play. They went with a hard count, and they got Nash Central to jump offside. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Nash Central. And they're going to move the ball up 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 7. And it's going to be up to the 42-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line here. Rocky Mountain's in Nash Central territory. 10:45 here left to go in the third quarter. Your score 22-0. Rocky Mount leading Nash Central. Been a pretty good game so far if you're for Rocky Mount. Rocky Mount has everything going. Nash Central, they've been able to stop Rocky Mount. However, it's the big plays that have hurt Nash Central. We'll see what happens here. 2nd down and 6. And send Hines in motion. Hines goes over the right side. He's got a hole. He's got a gap. He's got the first, and he's got more. So 42, he 10-yard gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 here for Rocky Mount. And Nash Central so far has not had an answer for McKinley Hines here. Jones, I don't know how many times Jones has thrown over to Hines tonight. I think it's probably about 8 times, but they probably got close to 200 yards passing tonight. Jones over to Battle. Battle goes up left side. Battle goes 10-5. He's going to get stopped at about the 3-yard line. Now, he did lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be spotted at the 2-yard line. So it's going to be about a 30-yard completion. 30-yard run here. So it's going to bring up 1st and goal for your Griffons. At the 1-yard, ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal to go for the Griffons here. 9:53 left to go. Rocky Mount's leading 22-0. And we'll see what happens here. They get the play call in. Jones. You got Jones, Powell, and Hines in the backfield. You actually got Powell, just Powell's in the backfield. You got Hines on the left side there, and you got Powell. You got a Battle on the other side there. Hands it off, touchdown, Griffon. So Jones over to Miles Powell for a touchdown, 1-yard score. So bring the score up now. Rocky Mount 28, Nash Central 0. And if you're Rocky Mount, this is exactly what you wanted. You wanted to come out and get a touchdown here to go up by 4 scores, pending the extra point here. If you're Nash Central, this is not what you wanted, but that's still time for Nash Central to get back into this game. They had several drives, especially when they put in Phillips in at quarterback. He was moving the ball good. They just had a few breaks not going their way. Rocky Mount's defense shut them down each time. But here we go, Rollins for the extra point. Spot, kick, it is up and it is good. It is good. Extra point is good. Your score, 9:49 left to go in the third quarter. Your score, Rocky Mount 29, Nash Central 0. All right, so once again, Andrew Rollins, he's probably been one of the busiest people on the field tonight. He's kicked off 7 times tonight. Well, this will actually be number 6, number 6. So he's going to kick off the Central. You got Holiday, Mitchell in the backfield to receive it. Lahar over in kick. Nash Central gets the ball back, 1st and 10. Bring it. He's got a gap on the right-hand side. He's at the 40. He's at the 50, 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. Great run for number 2, Justin Staten, on the kickoff return here. Brought it back about 70 yards for the kickoff return. And we do have a injured Bulldog on the field. Do have an injured Bulldog on the field. I don't have a number for you, ladies and gentlemen, but once I do, I'll let you know. And here we are not going to speculate on injuries. Training staff and Coach Lee's out to look at him, and looks like he's getting up now. And the injured Griffon was number 3, Raekwon Fernandez. Looked like he just got dazed, but I'm not sure. All right, he's being helped off to the field, off to the side of the field with the trainers. Looks like he's walking under his own power. He does have one arm around a trainer, but it looks like he's walking under his own power. Looks like he probably just got the wind knocked out of him, judging by the way he was walking there. So we'll keep an eye on him. We'll see what happens. But meanwhile, it's going to be 1st down and 10. Nash Central with that run, with that kickoff return. Nash Central's got great field position now at the 30-yard line. And you got number 12, Drew Pridgeon back in the quarterback. Pridgeon hands it off right side. Hands it off right side, get a couple of gap. And the ball carrier was Isaiah Drone, number 18. 5-yard gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5 here for Nash Central. 29-0 right now. Rocky Mount leading Nash Central. Everything's going Rocky Mount's way tonight. Nash Central is trying to get some answer on the board here. They're at the 26-yard line of Rocky Mount. 2nd down and 5 here. Pridgeon's under center. Got one in the backfield. Pridgeon sends one man in motion, sends Holiday over on motion, and he's actually get the ball over to Holiday. Holiday brings the ball over. Tries to cut up field. However, all he's going to be able to do is get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be bring up third down. Bring up 3rd and about 5. And maybe a yard gain on the play. 3rd and 4. Maybe a yard gain. Pridgeon looks. He sends another man in motion. Sends Holiday in motion. Hands it off right side. No gap at all. Hands it over to Staten. Staten turns it up right side. Tried to go up, but multiple Griffons was around him, and he got stopped. He was unable to go anywhere. So brings up 4th down and 5 here. 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs. We'll see what happens here. Pridgeon comes back in. He's getting the signal. He's letting he's in the huddle, giving the signal to his team, and he's bringing everybody back up here. 7:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Pridgeon looking, and they're getting the play, looking, and there's a timeout on the field. Nash Central calls timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, this timeout is brought to you tonight by Quality Office Equipment, your local authorized Canon dealer for copiers. See Gus and Connie for any questions you have on your copier needs, and we have multiple technicians to help local, and we're a local company over 20 years. And if you're watching this broadcast and say I would like to have my business listed on the air, contact Mark Cohn at Southern Nash News, and you'll be able to sponsor different ones. We have different rates. We have a primary sponsorship. We have a secondary sponsorship. We have a scoreboard sponsorship, and we also have a timeout sponsorship. And we'll sure to get your name mentioned on the next broadcast. Here we go. 4th down and 5. President looks over right side, throws to Mitchell, incomplete. This is going to bring up 1st down and 10. Turnover on downs. Rocky Mount will get the ball back. 29-0. 29-0. Rocky Mount gets the ball back. 7:29 left to go in the third quarter here. Third quarter. So Rocky Mount gets the ball here, and I think they're going a little bit in a hurry-up offense here, trying to get this game in. So third quarter here, 7:23 left to go. Jones looks, throws long. He's got a man wide open, number 21, Salio Alphonse, and he is gone to pay dirt. Touchdown, Griffons. That pass was on a silver platter from the 24-yard line, 76-yard touchdown. And number 21, Celio Alphonse, he just was able to get over to beat his defender, and he caught the ball in silver platter, and it was gone. So Andrew Rollins coming up again, trying to hit the extra point again tonight. Now Rocky Mount's going to run on somebody on the field here, and they're still trying to get everybody to right together here, which this is the first game of the year. So, I mean, you're trying to work the bugs out. A lot of touchdowns, spot kick up, and it is no good. It is blocked. It was blocked by one of the defensive linemen there for Nash Central. So your score, 7:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Rocky Mount Griffons 35, Nash Central Bulldogs 0. All right, Andrew Rollins getting ready to kick it off once more here. Back to Nash Central, and we'll see what happens. Last time they had a great run, sent to the 30-yard line, and then they was not able to convert it. They had went out of third and down. Went on 3 and out, turned it over on downs. So we'll see what happens here. Nash Central Rollins kicks it off, squib kick over right side, gets it over at the 16-yard line. 16 brings up to the 20. Misses one tackle, and he's going to be stopped at the 18-yard line. No, at the 28-yard line, excuse me. So brings up by a 10-yard return there. Justin Staten brought it back to about 10-yard gain on the play. So going to bring up Nash Central, 1st down and 10. They're going to be at the 28-yard line here. 28-yard line here for the first down and 10 at the 28. Nash Central, right now they're just looking for anything. They're trying to get on the board here, and I mean they've had promises here. And like I was talking with Coach Lee earlier this week, he said they're a very young team. They only got 5 seniors on the field right now, and he said, you know, it's one of them where he wants to try to get these first couple of non-conference games out of the way, because then they go into the conference season with, they got Farmville Central, Southwest Edgecombe, Bedford, North Pitt, North Johnston. And Staten carries the ball there up to the 45-yard line. So it's going to be a first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs here. And Drew Pridgeon is at center. He's looking over at getting the play call. He's already talked to the coach, got a play call. Brings it over, huddles, telling his line what play he wants to run here now. Pridgeon looks, hands it off over to Holiday. Holiday goes on the left side. He's trying to miss someone, and he gets stood up behind the line of scrimmage. Number 50 was the first Rocky Mount player in at number 50, Stephen Batchelor. He's a junior, and he's the one that made the tackle. And he's got to come out of the game a minute because his helmet came off. So in high school, when your helmet comes off, you got to go out for at least one play, which that's a rule for college too, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to keep running the clock here. Second down and 10. Second down and 11. So 1 yard loss on the play there. Hands it over right side, gets a hole, gets a gap, stays on his feet. Ball carrier was Staten on the ball carrier. He's brought up. Ball's going to be marked at the 49-yard line. 3rd and 5 on the carry here. 3rd and 5 on the carry here for Nash Central. 3rd and 5 at the field. Nash Central trying to get an answer here. 5:50 left to go in the third quarter. 35-0 your score. Rocky Mount leads. Left side. Bring up very close to the first down. And handoff was to Isaiah Drone, number 18. Going to bring up 4th, and looking at the spot, it's going to be a measurement timeout, official timeout for measurement. Judging from my vantage point, I think Nash Central's going to have the first down. We'll see what the official here is. Chain crew comes out onto the field. They stretch the chains. And he's going to be short by about looks like he's going to be short by about a foot. Yep, looks like he's going to be short by about a foot. Fourth and inches now. So they're going to go for it. Nash Central, of course, in the position they're in right now, you would go for it. 5:25 left to go in the third quarter. Down, trailing 35-0. All right, and will Nash Central try to get Rocky Mountain to jump off sides here? I'm not sure. Pridgeon looks, hands it off right side. Hands it off right side over to Staten. Staten gets stood up behind the line of scrimmage. The play did not go anywhere, so unfortunately for Nash Central fans, Nash Central is going to turn the ball over here. Get the ball once again back to the Griffons. 35-0 your score. 5:02 left to go in the third quarter. So Rocky Mount takes over First down and 10 here at the 50-yard line. Nash Central still running somebody onto the field here. Send a man in motion. Hands it off left side. Actually going to be a quarterback keeper up the left side. Shakes off one tackle, shakes off two tackles. Got to run. He's got the first down. Puts his head down and runs over a Nash Central player, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Nash Central 35-yard line. Stephon Jones, he is a sophomore right now, and for you Rocky Mount Griffon fans, you got to be liking what you're seeing here from your quarterback, number 2. I mean, he is in control of this game. He knows where he wants to put the ball. He knows what play needs to be called here, and I mean, he's a sophomore, but really, if you look at him right now, and I didn't have a sheet in front of me that says what class he was as, I would say he was a senior. But anyway, so here we go, 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line, and there's a flag on the play, offsides against Nash Central. So 1st and 10 for Rocky Mount will now become a 1st and 5 for Rocky Mount. 35-0 Rocky Mount leading still. So 1st and 5 now for Rocky Mount. Clock's continuing to run here. 4:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Jones looks right, throws over to number 24, DeMar Mitchell. Mitchell completed the pass, caught it and ran it up. And going to be 1st down and 10 now for Rocky Mount at the 25-yard line. 3:54 left to go here in the 3rd quarter for Rocky Mount. 35-0 your score. Rocky Mount High still leads 35-0 over Nash Central. Nash Central is hoping to get a stop here. 1st down and 10. Jones has connected to Hines on multiple touchdowns tonight, as well as number 21, Salih Afonse. So Jones under center, hands it off, left side, over to number 17, Elijah Battle. Elijah Battle takes the left side. He's got a hole, goes up. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he gets tackled out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Should be close to the 1st down, depends on the spot here. And signaling from the referee, it is a 1st down at the 15-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line for Rocky Mount. 1st down for the Griffons. 3:18 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Everything's going Rocky Mount ways here tonight so far. Jones looks, hands it off over the right side of Powell. Powell's got a gap, and he thought he had a hole, but he didn't, and it shut down real quick. Number 4, Rashad Jones was the one that brought him down there on that tackle. Tell you what, Nash Central defense, they've been good tonight. I know it's 35-0, but really, other than some of the big plays, it has been a fairly competitive game. But it's one of them where Nash Central offense, they've had a few chances. They've threatened a couple of times, but they have not got it down to the past the 20-yard line, and they just have not been able to cash in. So we'll see what happens here. 2nd down and about 9. You got Jones under center. You got Battle in the backfield. Send one man in motion. Jones over to Caleb Mercer. Mercer will drive it in for another Griffons touchdown. 15-yard touchdown there for from Jones to Mercer. And we will see what the extra now, folks, last year when they or the last time they played these two teams, it was 55-0 Rocky Mount over Nash Central. Right now it's 41-0 Rocky Mount over Nash Central. Rollins getting ready to do the PAT. Spot. He's looking. Rocky Mount sends one more player on the field. Looking.
spot kick up, and it is good. So your score, we have 2:23 left to go in the third quarter. Your score, Rocky Mount 42, Nash Central Bulldogs 0. .223 left to go here. Rocky Mount once again is getting ready to kick off back to Nash Central. Rollins is getting ready to kick off to Nash Central again. And ladies and gentlemen, when in North Carolina High School Athletic Association rules, when a team goes up 40 points or more, there's a running clock. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in running clock mode now. 2:08 left to go in the game, and the clock is still continuing to run. Rollins kicks it off over the right side, gives it over to Nash Central. Holiday fields it at the 10-yard line, 10, and he will not have any gain. So 1:47 left to go here at the in the third quarter, and running clock. We are in a running clock situation now, ladies and gentlemen. 42-0. Once you get up over 40, it's a running clock the rest of the game, and even if a team comes back and scores, it's still, once the running clock starts, you do not stop it no more. So here we go. Nash Central gets the ball back at their own 9-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 9. Pridgeon looks over, hands it over right side, and going maybe a yard on the play there. Pridgeon hands it over to Holiday, and number 34 and number 50 for Rocky Mount was there to tackle him. Number 34 was Ty Williams, and number 50 was Stephen Batchelor. Batchelor being a junior, and Williams being a sophomore. So both of these teams are young. Pridgeon hands it off over to number 7. 7 is Mitchell. Mitchell takes the left side. He's got a gap. He goes. He's still on his feet. He's got a first down to about the 24-yard line. So that's a 15-yard run on the play there, and he kind of stopped and kind of backed up a little bit. He could have had a few more yards if he hadn't stopped, but then again, who knows? And I don't want to be a sideline. Don't want to be a backseat coach up here in the press box. So that's going to bring it into the third quarter. Your score, Rocky Mount Griffons 42, Nash Central 0. And we'll be back here in just a moment on Southern Nash News for the start of the fourth quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are going back to the fourth quarter. 12. If you just joined us here, Rocky Mount's up big, 42-0, and we are now in a running the clock, and they have already started the clock here. Pridgeon hands it off left side, and he's going to get stood up, hands it off over to Holiday. No gain on the play. Brings up second down. So brings up 2nd down 11 now for the Bulldogs here. 2nd down and 11. Nash Central taking a look, getting a play call in from Coach Lee. Pridgeon looks left side, is going to throw. Pass is complete over to Staten. Actually, correction, back pass is complete to number 5, Bryson Phillips. So Phillips gets the ball, moves it up close to the 30-yard line, to the 29-yard line. Brings up 3rd and about 4. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here now for Nash Central. We'll see what happens here. Running clock still 42-0. Rocky Mount's leading up big over Nash Central. Pridgeon's at quarterback now. Pridgeon takes the ball, hands it off left side, get a hold, brings it over to number 7, Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. 1st down on the play, brought up to the 40, so 8-yard gain on the play. Brings up a 1st down now for Nash Central. 40-yard line here, 10:30 left to go. Well, actually, correction on that, 10:09 left to go here in the 4th quarter, running clock. So Drew Pridgeon coming in at quarterback. Drew Pridgeon's been in at quarterback. He went out for a little while where Phillips came in. Phillips brings up lined up close to us here at the press box location. He kind of looked a little gingerly on that ankle, but we'll see. Pridgeon takes the ball, looks. He's going to look, throws over right side, over the head of number 22, Javarius Jones. So pass is incomplete. Rocky Mount sends a player off. Bring one back on. 2nd down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Pridgeon looks over, hands it over the left side. Over to number 7, Mitchell. Mitchell stiff arms him. He's still running. He switches fields, goes back to the right side, still running. And he's going to be tackled back at original line of scrimmage. And he went from one side of the field to the other side and just brought it back up to the line of scrimmage. Didn't lose nothing on the play, so that's a positive. Brings up 3rd and 10. Third and 10 at the 41-yard line. Or at the 40-yard line. So 3rd down and 10. Here we go. 8. Right at 8 minutes left to go here in the game. Pridgeon, left side, hands it off over, gives it over to the left side, hands it over to Holiday's got the ball. Holiday keeps going. He kind of does a stutter step, but he's going to have enough yards for the 1st down here, so he's going to brings up a 1st down. So 16-yard completion there by Holiday, or 16-yard rush, I should say. So here we go. 1st and 10 now. 7:24 go, and he was still trying. Pridgeon handed over to number 18, which is Drone. Drone trying to get past someone, but Rocky Mount Griffon player had him by his ankles. And no gain on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, maybe a yard gain, 2nd and 9. Second and 9 here. Previewing the games next week for Nash Central. Nash Central goes to Northern Nash, and Rocky Mount will play host to Roseville next week, next Friday night. Pridgeon looks, throws long, and he completes it over to Staten. Staten, 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play there. Brings up first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Pridgeon over to Staten. Staten completed received the pass, and he almost overthrew it, but he was able to bring it down. Pridgeon, a little bit of misconfusion here, bringing a Bulldog off. Pridgeon hands it over to Staten. Staten goes over to the right side. There's a flag on the play. Cuts back. Misses another tackle. Gets the first down and more. Gets down to about the 1 yard line. And we will see if that stands Holiday down to the 1 yard line. However, there is a flag on the field on the other side. And we will see what the penalty is. Illegal shift. Like either a false start or an illegal shift. I'm sorry, actually it was going to be an illegal formation. Illegal formation or illegal shift. Not sure exactly on the sign. But anyway, that negates the play. Brings it back 5 yards for the Bulldogs. Here we go. Pridgeon hands it off. Hands it off over to Mitchell. Mitchell makes one Griffon miss, but he was not able to come out of the gap of grasp of number 23, Keandre Manning. Manning sacks him. Manning tackles him, and brings up second down and about 4 yards, second 19. 4:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-0 your score. Rocky Mount up big here. Nash Central is trying to get at least a touchdown on the board before this one closes out here. Second down and 19. They're at the 29-yard line of Rocky Mount. So Pridgeon's under center. Actually, Pridgeon's now in shotgun. Shotgun looks over left, throws to the left side, incomplete. And he was intended for Staten, but Staten was unable to bring it up, so it's going to bring up third down 19 for Nash Central here. Third down, and Rocky Mount Griffon's defense, they're in pretty much a prevent defense right now, and they're going to let them try to catch anything in front of them. They're trying, and for Nash Central to get a first down, they've got to get to looks like the 11-yard line. Yep, they got to get to the 11-yard line here for Nash Central of Rocky Mounts. And we'll see if Nash Central can do it. They got two men out to the left in shotgun formation. Pridgeon takes the snap, looks, throws, complete. And he's got a gap over the drone. Drone gets it, and there is a flag on the play. Ball is complete. Pass was complete to the 13-yard line, so it's going to bring up fourth and about 2. There is a flag on the play. And looking in the vicinity of where the flag was thrown. Okay, so this is the Nash Central gets a break here. It's a personal foul horse collar against Rocky Mount. So where the ball was going to set up, it's going to be half the distance to the goal. And they're marching the ball down now to the 8-yard line, to the 7-yard line. So it's going to be first and go to goal for Nash Central at the 7-yard line. 42-0 your score. 2:35 left to go. Rocky Mount still leads, but Nash Central is threatening here. Pridgeon is under center, hands it off the right side over to number 2, Staten. Staten fumbles the ball, and I believe Rocky Mount ball is recovered by Rocky Mount. So promising drive for Nash Central ends up with a turnover, and that is a third turnover of the game tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the at this one here, story in this one, turnovers. I mean, turnovers has hurt you. So Rocky Mount's going to get the ball back. All right, 1:50 left to go here in the game, fourth quarter. Want to go ahead and give a shout out. My name is Kenneth Fly. I'm doing the play-by-play tonight for both Nash Central and Rocky Mount. We're glad you're with us, and bringing the pictures that you see is from upstairs on top of the press box is Austin, and also we got Bernard, and his nickname is Bert. They're giving great pictures, and we'll be with you the whole season, and we will look forward to calling more games with you here now. They're having a good. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Can't wait to watch the film when I get back home tonight. So Rocky Mount's got the ball now. 1:16 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jones waiting for the signal. Takes the ball off, hands it off left side, and maybe a yard on the play. 1:02 left to go in the fourth quarter, and I think Rocky Mount's going to be content here to just run one more play. And actually now in at quarterback is number 1, Nazir Hassan. So he's trying to get a little bit of practice here, get a little bit of playing time here. I mean, you're up 42-0. Never hurts to get some playing time. He's a sophomore, so tonight, and I mean both quarterbacks are sophomores. Tonight, getting some practice in, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way here. 34 seconds left to go. Hassan takes the ball. He's going to get stood up there at the line of scrimmage. 24 seconds left to go. They don't have Rocky Mount if they don't want to. They don't have to hit another ball. They don't have to make another play. In fact, I can tell you right now, it looks like they're not. So they're getting in victory formation. Both teams going to the side of the field. Both teams will be doing the salute due to COVID. No handshakes. And throwing up both hands. Final score of your game tonight: Rocky Mount 42, Nash Central 0. Story of the game tonight: Jones to Hines multiple times, 65-yard touchdown multiple times. Jones also threw one over to number 21, Cilio Alfonso. And folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast tonight. 42-0, your final score. Rocky Mount 42, Nash Central 0. Look forward to seeing you next Friday night. Rocky Mount plays host to Roseville, and for Nash Central, they call it the bridge rivalry. They go up to Northern Nash, green and gold. Game time for that one is at 6 o'clock. And this is Kenneth Fly signing off, saying so long from Nash Central High School.